Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that the notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have a super exciting one because we are going to be doing a review on a very recent release by iHeart Revolution. So iHeart Revolution have collaborated with Dr Seuss. You catch my drift. Did a collaboration with Dr Seuss, and Dr Seuss does books, which are, some of them are films as well, and they've done like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they've done 6 mini palettes for like each different book that he's done. So in this particular collection you've got The Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Ham, Halt and Here's a Who, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, Oh, The Places You'll Go, and Fox in Socks. I think there's 4 eyeshadow palettes and 2 face palettes in here. We're going to be testing them all out today. So this set actually costs £36, so it's quite a spenny bundle for iHeart Revolution, but you can buy these separately if you don't want to buy the whole bundle. I just wanted to buy the whole bundle because, I mean, look how cute that looks. So let's just get all these out so you can have a look what's in each palette. So firstly, we have my favourite one. No, it's probably not my favourite one. It's probably my joint favourite. This is the Halt and Here's a Who palette. Me and Frank absolutely love this film. And this is, again, what the packaging looks like. So it's slightly different to their regular little palettes. This is actually all plastic, if you can see. And this one in particular is actually a face palette. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm not a fan of these, like, at all. This is supposed to be like a blush and highlighter sort of duo for like, or bronzer duo as well, for like a medium to dark skin tone. I'm going to try and use these as much as I can, but yeah, if I'm completely honest, I'm not a fan of these brick pans. I don't think they're easy to use at all, and I just, yeah, I'm not a fan of those, to be honest, but I couldn't not buy the whole bundle. Do you know what I mean? Like, I had to get the whole thing. There is also a little mirror in here as well. Now, if you do want to buy the bundle, these are £7 each. So this is what the packaging for this palette looks like, and this is actually an eyeshadow palette. This is probably my favourite colour story. Look how cute this is. I absolutely love it. We have a couple of neutrals, or a few neutrals in here, and then we have a bunch of pretty shimmers. Next we have Fox in Socks, which is the other face palette in the collection, and this one is apparently for like fair to medium skin tones. Oh, just dropped the plastic. This is what it looks like. This one I think I can definitely get away with a bronzer. Highlighter is going to be very difficult with this collection, but we shall see. This is the other one that is my favourite, along with Halt and Here's a Who. This is Cat in the Hat. Absolutely iconic film. Loved that when I was younger. This colour story, I don't know. I'm not 100% on it. I don't really get Cat in the Hat vibes from this. I don't know. There is just 2 mattes in here as well. We've got the pink and the brown, then all the rest are shimmers. There's plenty of shimmers in these palettes for you to play with. Next we have the Green Eggs and Ham palette. This colour story is quite pretty actually. This is what this one looks like. I do wish though there was a dark brown matte in this palette, because I feel like it needs it. Like, these shimmers are quite similar, so I wish one of those was like a dark brown matte. But we do have the yellow and the 2 neutrals and this beautiful green shimmer. And then lastly we have the One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish palette, and this is just an all shimmer eyeshadow palette. We have a nice icy shade there for my inner corner and brow bone, you already know. But yeah, those are all the palettes in the collection. Definitely let me know your opinion on them. I do think they could have been done a little bit better. But that obviously didn't stop me from buying them, did it? So those are what all the palettes look like in the collection. Let's firstly start off with the 2 shimmer brick palettes. See, this is what's confusing, because I don't really know what to try for bronzer, because highlighter I can go for maybe this one, but then I probably would be going for that one for bronzer as well, because This one doesn't make sense either. Like, this has got pink and brown stripes in it. And this has got dark gold and dark pink in it. So it's just a bit confusing, you know. I think what I might do is I might put a matte bronzer on underneath, because I don't think that's going to give me a lot of colour. It's not going to give me a lot of colour. So I'm just going to pop on my Fenty bronzer that I've got in front of me. Okay, I feel a little bit more alive now. Let's see if we can try and use this. I think I'm just going to go ahead and try this pan from the Fox in the Socks palette. And I'll try and just get the brown bit, but it's not going to happen, is it? And we're just going to apply this as a bronzer. Okay, so I put a tiny dab on this side and it actually looks okay. Definitely would put a matte bronzer on underneath though, because it does have a lot of gold shimmer running through it. I definitely mucked this side up. I put way too much on and it just literally looks like I've got a shimmery cheek. For highlighter, I'm going to go into the Haute and Here's a Who. I'm actually going to see if I can grab some of this really like baby pink shade on a highlight brush. I should be able to because they're thin enough. I'm just going to make sure I'm only picking up the pink bit. See what I mean? Like, shimmer bricks, they're just so hard to use. And I'll pop this in my high points. Okay, so that one actually works really nicely on my skin tone. It's just very much a pain in the backside to try and get this one little shade out of it, because I think that is the lightest one in here. Even the golds in here look super dark. Now for blush, I don't really know what to do because I'm pretty much like all shimmery all over my cheeks already. Should we just go into this one? See if I can grab just the dark pink shimmer. Which I'm, you know, probably not going to be able to do. And see if I can blend that in a little bit. Yeah, the face palettes, not a bit of me, I'm not going to lie. I didn't really enjoy using these. I just find the pans so awkward to use. And the shades are definitely not fair skin tone friendly. That baby pink in the Haute and Here's Who palette is not too bad actually. But the bronzer and other highlighters and stuff are just not for fair skin. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. So those are the face palettes. Now let's move on to the 4 eyeshadow palettes that are in this collection. But firstly, let's get into the swatches. Okay, so I've just popped on some eye primer. I used my Really Love one because this is super affordable. I'm so surprised that I Heart Revolution haven't brought out an eye primer yet, because the Revolution ones are really good. Today it looks like we're going to be doing a neutrally eye look, and then maybe I'll put a fun colour shimmer in the middle of my lid or something. Let's start off with the Green Eggs and Ham eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take this orange matte shade here and I'm just going to pop that in my crease. Then I'm going to take the Oh the Places You'll Go palette, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this matte pink shade here. I'm actually just going to use the same brush. I'm just going to use that to blend out the orange. And I'm also going to take the lighter orange from this palette as well. And we're going to whack that in the crease as well. These matte shades are very easy to use. The real test will be the shimmer shades. Just taking a clean, fluffy blending brush at the very top, just to make sure those edges are not super harsh. I'm going to go back in with the Green Eggs and Ham palette. I'm just going to take a little bit of this yellow shade, the matte pastel yellow. just gonna put a tiny bit of that right at the top. Then I'm going to go into the Cat in the Hat palette, and I'm going to grab the dark brown matte shade here, and I'm just going to pop that in my outer and inner corners and start to blend that all together. Okay, that's all I can pretty much do for the mattes on my lid. I feel like we just need to put a shimmer on the middle of my lid to bring attention. Do you know what I'm saying? I just feel like we need a shimmer to showcase the look, because I know the mattes are good, because I Heart Revolution do really good mattes, but it's just whether the shimmers are good quality or not. Okay, I think first shimmer I'm going to use is from the Green Eggs and Ham palette, and I'm gonna take this shimmer here. I'm probably going to take a few shimmers that I can use. Oh, it feels nice and creamy when I put my finger in the pan. Look at that. Oh, yes. I could muck about with the mattes after. I just wanna put my shimmer on. Yes, that is a fantastic shimmer. So I'm just going to take another one from a different palette. I think I'm going to go in with the Fish palette, this one here now, because I haven't used a shimmer from it yet. Let's take this pink shimmer here, take it on a different finger. This is what it looks like. It's probably not going to make a whole lot of difference, but... Right, and now I've got my shimmer on my lid, I can go back in with the brown in this palette. It's a shame I couldn't really use this palette again, but I have only got 2 eyeballs. And I'm just going to darken them up and also use it to blend. It's a shame that all the mattes in these palettes are like either warm tones or neutrals. Like, I would have loved to see like actual colourful mattes in here, like if there's a colourful palette, or I'm not really sure. The shimmers are beautiful in these palettes, like based off the 2 I've used. They all look the same texture as well, which is great. I think they should have done colourful mattes, because I would have loved to put like a pop of like pink or purple on my lower lash line. The pinks in these palettes are far too light for me to do that, so I am just going to have to go in with another neutral. So I do wish that they were a little bit more colourful as well, because you do have a lot of colourful shimmers in these palettes, but I don't feel like you have the mattes in here to go with every single colourful shimmer that's available, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go back into the Places You'll Go palette, and I'm going to take this matte here because I haven't used it and I don't want to keep using the same ones. It's like a purpley grey matte. And then for the inner corner and brow bone, as I said, I'm going to take this icy shimmer here from the Fishy palette. Okay, so this is my eye look using all of the palettes from the new Dr Seuss collection. I'm just going to hop off camera, I'm going to pop some mascara on and some lipstick, and then I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Okay, so I'm back. I popped on my mascara and lipstick. For my mascara, I just used my Revolution 5D Lash Powder Mascara. Absolutely love that. And then for my lips, I just have my absolute favourite nude lipstick, the Beauty Bay Freckle lipstick. I'm surprised this isn't much lower down than what it is, because I literally use this all the time. So this is my finished look. Face and eyes using the Dr Seuss and I Heart Revolution collection. Let me know down below what you think and what you think of the look I created. I'm not gonna lie, I have mixed feelings about this collection, because I honestly think that they could have done it a little bit better, maybe. If these were like actual normal pans of face products, that would have been so much better, because I honestly think these 2 shimmer bricks are so hard to use, which is a bit of a shame really, because I really wanted to love these, but I don't get on with shimmer bricks, because how on earth are you supposed to get a specific shade out? And I know you're like, you can swirl it in your brush, but these colours are too dark for my complexion. The only one like pan I can get away with properly is the little light shimmer in the Haute and Here's a Who palette. So yeah, not gonna lie, not a fan of the shimmer brick pans, but that's just my personal preference. You might absolutely love shimmer brick pans. They're just personally not my thing. If there was one in there that was a light enough shade maybe for fairer skin, I probably would have got on with it a bit better, but just based off the shades they've put in these palettes, I'm not a fan. The eyeshadow palettes are super cute. I love these little travel friendly eyeshadow palettes. It makes it a lot easier for people to have the whole collection, because it's obviously a lot cheaper to have them at £6 than it is to do like 4 big palettes for every single one of these from Dr Seuss. The quality of these palettes are really, really good. Like, the mattes are very nicely pigmented, they blend together really easily, and the shimmers were absolutely beautiful. Like, I love the shimmers that I use today. Like, look, I'm sorry, look how foily and beautiful that is. That is what I expect from Revolution. Like, I love these shimmers so much. They're so foily and beautiful. I just wish maybe the colour stories were done a little bit better as well. Like, I would have loved to seen some colourful mattes in these palettes as well, not just warm tones and neutrals. Don't get me wrong, everyone loves a good neutral and warm tone, but I also love my pops of colour as well, especially like on the lower lash line and stuff. So I would have loved to seen colourful mattes in these palettes as well. There are loads of shimmers in here to choose from, so if you are going to get the whole bundle like I have, you have got a lot of shimmers to choose from, but it's okay because the formula is so good. So yeah, a bit of a mixed bag of opinions with this bundle. I would love to know what you think down below. Please let me know, because this just might be me. Everyone else watching it might love it, but obviously I love to be as honest as possible with you guys, and that's just my honest feedback on the collection. You do also get eyeshadow crayons and lip glosses with this launch as well. I have far too many lip glosses for someone who rarely wears lip gloss anyway. I literally only wear them in videos, and that is literally it. I don't wear them outside of filming at all. And the eyeshadow crayons, I have got a fair few from previous collections and other brands, and I didn't need any more because I don't really use them that much anyway. They're great to use in videos and for colourful pretty looks and stuff, but I don't use them enough on a regular basis to then buy more of them, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button, and let me know down below what you think of this collection. Have you picked it up? I would love to know your thoughts on it. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.